No one is there. Neither an enemy, nor unloved neighbors, nor the trouble of working and earning money. Everything is yours. All countries, all palaces, whatever you want is at your fingertips. Close your eyes and imagine that you are the only person on Earth. The whole planet is just your playground. How would that be? One morning the alarm goes off and you wake up. Nobody is at home. You start having breakfast thinking they must have gone somewhere. There is an interesting silence. You don't hear any car noises or children playing in the street. When you want to check your social media accounts, you come across something even stranger. Nobody has posted anything today, nobody at all. This surprises you. It's time to go outside to find out what's going on. But the streets are empty. There's nobody except cats and dogs. And now you realize you are the last person left in the world. Of course, it's not easy to overcome this shock, but what could have happened? Did a virus bring about the end of all humanity, or did everyone agree to play a joke on you while you alone began the first day? On the second day, you realize that it's not so bad after all. Just imagine, you could start using a luxury car you see right away. You don't need to pay for it. When you see a nice Mercedes, all you need to do is find out which house the key is in. After taking the key and driving until the gas runs out, you can just leave it behind. And your clothes start to get dirty. This is no problem at all. You can enter any shopping store and buy whatever you like. You can be as wasteful as you want, as there are enough clothes to last you a lifetime. If you feel hungry, just enter the first supermarket you see and eat whatever you crave. All chocolates and foods will be yours. However, don't forget that the electricity might go out while you're inside. You don't want to get stuck anywhere, as there won't be anyone to regulate the electrical currents and fix any faults since there's no one else around. Within a few days, the whole world will be plunged into darkness. It's best to gather all the candles and lanterns you can find, as the nights without light will be longer than before. Maybe in this darkness, you will feel the loneliness that you have never felt before. Soon packaged foods will start to spoil, so it's good to learn how to hunt. Fishing can be a good option, but be careful as wolves, boars, and bears around your city will now roam the same streets as you. Even if they hesitate for a few months, they will begin to flock to the city center since they haven't heard any human voices. Therefore, it's a good idea to break into a gun store and take a few with you. You don't want to be someone's dinner. To survive alone in the world, you have 3 basic needs: water, food, and shelter. Shelter is the easiest of them all, as you have access to the most beautiful mansions and palaces. You can enter one and have fun, and no one will question what you're doing. If you get bored of the city you live in, you can go anywhere you want. After all, everything is yours. Maybe there are holiday resorts that you have always wanted to see but never had the opportunity to visit. Just hop into any car and hit the road, but don't forget that in the place you're going, you're both the boss and the worker. No one will be there to serve you. By the way, you are the only one in the world. So, you can enter forbidden places and take the bombs of fighter jets in the secret bases of armies. Maybe you will want to add excitement to your life by destroying buildings you don't like by bombing them when you get bored of loneliness. You saw something a minute away. What could it be in the middle of the city? According to research, in an unmanned world, the animals in the Natural Wildlife Park and Zoo will inevitably find a way to escape due to hunger. So, in a few months, lions, elephants, and even crocodiles will be wandering the streets with you. you should always be careful, but the presence of numerous animals everywhere will prevent hunters from experiencing food shortages because there are no humans. Therefore, you are not one of the top priorities on the lion's prey list. Be relaxed for a while. Did you notice? Now you have more energy than before and you feel healthier. Since the poisonous gases emitted by factories and cars that constantly pollute the atmosphere and the environment are no longer there, your body works much better, and no one can infect you with a disease. But if you don't have first aid knowledge, even a small cut can lead to bad results by immediately catching bacteria. Therefore, don't separate the health kit from your side. In fact, in such a world, surviving is the easiest thing, but the hardest thing is to maintain mental health. Because the human being has a consciousness focused on living in groups and constantly communicating. Not communicating with anyone for days, weeks, or months can make you start talking to yourself without realizing it. In studies conducted on people who spent a long time in single-person cells in prisons, it was observed that these individuals started talking to human figures they drew on the wall after a while. It is known that these people named the figures they drew on the wall and sometimes even fought with them. Because humans are social beings, even the most introverted individual will eventually feel the need to talk. There are people today who live alone on islands or in forests. These people usually try to socialize, communicate, and fulfill their friendship needs by owning a dog. Perhaps you could also adopt a dog in this world where you are alone. This could be both a protector for you and bring color to your life with its companionship. So, what would you do if you were alone in the world, and how long do you think you could last? You can share your ideas in the comments section. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.